TSF Entertainment.
Yo, what up, though? And welcome back to TSF Entertainment. This time we are bringing you BMF Episode 6 exclusive picks and predictions. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Episode 6 synopsis says Meech plans to travel to St. Louis to link up with Jay Pusha. He hopes to build business in St. Louis and expand BMF. Terry returns to Detroit to welcome the new addition to the family. So here we have Charles that is sitting at the dining room table. And from the looks of it, it looks like he's having a conversation, maybe with Lucille, maybe with Nicole, but I'm going to think it's more so he's having a conversation with Lucille and possibly about her and the doctor. Maybe it could be Lucille has just came back from seeing Dr. Maurice again. And of course, Charles thought, that they have now rekindled their romance from the last episode, is possibly wondering why was she going to see Dr. Maurice still. Here we have Meech and Angel in Meech's crib, and from the looks of it, they both look a little concerned. So it looks like here maybe somebody came over that they weren't expecting to come over. And maybe possibly it's this scene as well right here, Duffy. As Meech kind of has I'm sorry, Meech does have on the exact same clothes, but Angel doesn't. But what we can tell from the scene here is that Duffy got into some type of altercation as you look at the top of his shirt and it is torn. So, not sure if it was the Techwood boys or the MKs, but something definitely happened to Duffy, and we can see that Meech is very concerned. Here we have Charles and Lucille again, and they both are back happy again. So maybe that first scene that we saw, maybe that was the before she went into the kitchen and they spoke about Dr. Maurice, but now everything is all back good. Charles has been wanting to rekindle his romance with Lucille and win her back, and they're both happy here in the kitchen as she is cooking dinner. Here we have Lucille and Nicole. And from the looks of it, looks like it is a very, very serious conversation. As we all know, Lucille has been very concerned about Nicole and how she has been with her new friend Breeze. And we all know that Lucille is extremely scared that Nicole will go out and end up getting pregnant. We can also see here that Lucille gave Nicole the pamphlet about birth control that she got from Dr. Maurice. So, in this scene here, I'm pretty sure that's what they are discussing um, about Nicole. And I'm guessing your Nicole got a little smart, and Lucille's not playing with her as she grabs her face. And we all know Mama Lucille don't play. Here we have Meech and the BMF family in Atlanta sitting down and they are having dinner, I'm going to assume, or maybe some type of lunch, but they're eating. And here Meech is probably telling them that, he is going to St. Louis to expand BMF. And while he's gone, he wants all of them to continue to keep running things as usual. He's also probably coming up with some type of plan where they could take out the MKs and take out Glock as well so that they could take over territory in Atlanta. And here we have Henrietta and her father Blaze. And it looks like Blaze is extremely upset at Henrietta. And I'm going to assume that it's possibly behind the unaliving of Kevin as she pulled the security that was around him, that was protecting him inside the juvenile detention center. And Blaze is not happy about that, along with Henrietta trying to take out Detective Bryant. So it looks like maybe I'm going to say this is where Blaze is getting very upset at her behind that. And maybe he doesn't stop Detective Bryant for retaliating. Or it just could be here that he's just pissed off at her altogether because, as we all know, and we saw in the episode prior when he was in the episode, that she's been wanting the kingdom and he doesn't like the way that she moves and said that, our name and reputation needs to stay intact and you're basically ruining our reputation by doing some of the things you do. So I'm going to assume there's somewhere along the lines of this scene here And that's it. So please drop your comments down below and let us know your predictions on everything that you just saw in the comments.